serve the Omnissiah.
Damn it, you went for him anyway. And you... Oh, you scallywag, you. Right. But they have passed by now, but I think you might be able to reach here, and you might be able to as well. That has not gone the way I'd hoped. But now that it has happened... Let's go for that shot. Take you out. That's going to redirect them all. And that's your turn over. You go for that shot. You're going to take them down. And draw right back, because that will force them to have to follow. Here we go, the Necron Warriors have shown up. Extras! Alright. Well, first thing, Litany of Life. Now, 1 damage on an enemy. Since I no longer can be confident that I'm going to take you out, I'm just going to remove you with the 1 damage from my Servo Skull. So the Necrons are galactic threats, or only a threat if you wake them up. They were like a major player, like one of 3. Actually, at the time, probably 1 of 2 major players. They were that much of a problem way back in the past. These days, I don't know, but they're still a major player, but not quite as dominant of one as they used to be, I would say. I want to bring these flayed ones to me now. How best to do that is the question. I need to take all the pressure off you, basically. We got any flayed ones we know of that we can easily take out? No, not really. Alright, go for you. Critical, very nice. A little bit of extra cognition, that gives us 3. Which does mean I could pull this off. If only I had a solid target to someone. Alas, we did not. It's a shame. And sadly, tragically even, you can't get in close quarters, so I'm just gonna have to move you closer to the enemy for now. Really? No attack of opportunity? Scallywags. Great big honking scallywags. Tell me about them. Okay, so high armor. So the axe isn't going to be useful against them. Heal 1 target, heal them. There we go. Next up. We've got enough cognition points to be able to spend them. Critical. And let's punt you back. Oh, that one doesn't punt back. Never mind then. Yep. Collect that cognition. What about collect this cognition? for you. And again. Alright, that's all of them down. And if I use... Oh, is that really... Oh no, there we are. We can actually grab this cognition as well. We've got a couple that we need to wipe out, but that should be fine. All on the next turn. We're good. That auto repair is amazing. Truly, we are blessed. Collect all cognition points from over here, please. Alright. Could you please hit both of them? With a high... one on both. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Like, literally, in fact, the opposite. How do you suck so bad? Oh well. Move up. I would like you to punt them back. Actually, I don't have anything to punt them back with, sadly. Let's put some acid on them. That'll do true damage, thankfully. I wonder if we can stack the acid. Should have done that order of attacks in a different way. That was silly. Alright. We are stood there now. Now this does... I mean, it does a lot of damage, to be fair, when it does any. We could hit middle of the road, and as long as we do, we'll knock you down. Machine Spirit. There we are. Perfect. Alright. Now you can do the same on a... attacking from behind. In fact, we could just remove them, but since we've got Machine Spirit anyway, 4 to 6 damage, please. 6 damage. Beautiful. They will take an attack of opportunity to move away. We need to take you out still. We need to take you out still. You've got what you're going to go down. So I don't actually need to worry about that. Let's move up, grab this first. I'm gonna dump all of my attack into you. Yep. 6 to 8 damage. Let's go. Beautiful. I wasn't expecting that to actually take them out, but I'm very, very okay with it having done so. Very okay, in fact. Alright. Let's take the shot. I could actually move all the way up for 1 cognition and then just attack them with the X. I was tempted to let them have to go through the Rust Stalker. Okay. Remove them. Love playing this in the background while still earning dapper coins. Anything I should say for? Whatever your heart desires, really, on that one. They're basically just fake internet coins, really. There's nothing of any real value. It's just playing around. Having a lark here and there. It literally can't be anything of value that's in the TOS. Right, and that's going to be it for you. Tonk! And with that, I believe we won. Now, Vidix will be happy. Naming game is probably the best one, yeah. This may not be a well-omened place for the burner. Mediations Mediations, Logic verse 619. How dim the sacred light burns when the unholy darkness loometh all about. The chamber where the burner is placed is festooned with scraps of gory human skin, and the walls are inscribed with necron sigils that exude a sense of unholiness. Sanctify, bless the chamber with prayer to counteract this unholy order. Scorn, reject this cursed place and find another place for the incense burner, or sanitize, attempt to clean away the worst. No, we'll sanctify. The cohort's prayers drive back the oppressive miasma and, against the odds, bring a sense of calm and purity to this foul place. They set up the incense burner in the knowledge the light of sacred knowledge can shine even here. There we go. Sacred incense burners begin sending clouds of sacred toxin-neutralizing smoke throughout the tomb. Though the tomb of Ubajo is still an extremely unpleasant and dangerous environment, the most severe effects of the fouled atmosphere are counteracted, and the Skitarii are able to operate there with greater effectiveness. Hooray! Already the tomb of Ubajo represents less of a moral threat to our mission. Kalamanan Orations 5.25. The sweet incense of faith conquers the toxic stench of corruption. Its inhabitants are no less inimical to our presence, however. And they will be destroyed, Magos. Like every other Xenos on this planet, they will fall before us. Macarian Commentaries, Chapter 71. As we purify the ground beneath their feet, they shall find no shelter. I admire your zeal, Videx, but our mission will not be achieved with faith alone. That is why we brought guns as well as prayer. Sometimes games just catch me off guard. They really do. They really do. I had no idea that Videx was American. Any chances of some Farthest Frontier later? Probably not Farthest Frontier, no. I'm still uploading it at the moment. Well, we had to pay... We didn't get our full refund on the Blackstone we used to take them because they were slightly damaged. Right. The big thing here is the cognition gauge max increase. That is huge. But the Doom Clock has progressed a little bit. Mouse clicks, 392. It was a 40-minute mission. Wow. Perform 150 physical attacks. Chant of the Remorseless Fist. The next attack will break 4 physical armor. Very well. Prayer of Titanium. 3 energy armor for 1 round. Your hand shall be the Omnissiah's hand, and with it he shall break the teeth of the enemy. Okay, suffer 50 energy attack. Move 2,000 meters. Tutelage of Momentum. Plus 10 meter movement for 1 round. Stride across the stars and spread with you the word of the machine god. Verily we shall. Verily. I love these scriptures. They're like Ferengi rules of acquisition. They kind of are, yeah. Right, we've got a lot of Blackstone to spend. I think our healer needs... how are you actually? You're Explorator, so reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. You're more of a meleeer. Your next weapon attack ignition cost is reduced by 2. Dominus, plus 4 range for ranged weapons, and plus deals 1 damage to target, the attack protocol on the servo skull. And you heal a little bit. I do feel that you are the one that we need to upgrade, though. Securas are the master of man and machine. They wield the often rare trait of charisma, and with their inspiring leadership, they are able to multiply the efficiency of Skitarii. Oh, that's actually not what we want. I want one that's more of a fighter. Gain plus 1 damage after making an attack. The unit loses 1 HP. Not really what we want. Machine Spirit attacks deal plus 2 damage. Tech Priest unit gains plus 1 physical armor. This is probably where we want to be. Tech Auxilium. An often overlooked discipline, the Tech Auxilium takes on tasks that other Tech Priests avoid. They are the oil within the engine. They keep the great Mechanicus cog running as smoothly as they can. Choose between 2 canticles, plus 2 damage to all tech priests for their next attack, or plus 2 energy armor and 2 physical armor to all tech priests for 1 round. That's actually not bad at all. We could go with avoid all opportunity attack. That's actually very nice for someone who's going to be a bit melee oriented. I mean, we could go all the way down and have 1 tech priest who's all about the melee. The oil within the engine, like the tea within the Aavak, that is fair. Hey, Dutrius, how you doing, mate? Ask the canticle for free. Canticle can be used again later in this mission. Bless is a good one, though. Novices are heavy trained in the art of war, using their skills to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in the blink of an eye. No melee weapon. I think I do want at least one... Like, I'm not really favouring having anyone with... Yeah. I don't really want to make anyone completely weak in one form of combat over another. But we will take this. We'll definitely grab that. Make you a little bit faster. Speedy boy, speedy. I am tempted to go down Tex Auxilium there. What kind of armor do we have? Plus 2 HP max, plus 1 physical armor, plus 1 physical armor, plus 3 meters of movement. No, we don't really want that. We've already got the best legs. But that's the only thing we've got. That's probably why you've got no bloody armor. We haven't given you anything. We've got torso. We've got hands. Plus 1 HP, plus 20% crit chance. Energy armor with the face there. Plus 4 HP max physical armor with the torso. Oh, actually we have already got hands. Face is physical armor, 2 HP max. 3 HP max physical armor. 3 HP max, 1 physical armor would be useful. Let's grab that. And machine spirit attacks deal plus 2 damage, or so we've got the shoulders, the legs, the hands, and we can go for the face. Plus 2 energy armor. Ah, there we go. You are now significantly more tanky than you were before. In fact, you've become the most tanky. And we've still got 1 spot. Now, I could either dump that into... actually, no. It now costs too much to level up your disciplines. But we do have an extra opening for you now. Support items. I could give you an Infestus Mechadendrite. Could give you extract 1 cognition point directly from a target. All energy attacks gain plus 1 energy damage for 1 round. Collect cognition. Reveal all enemy statistics in a circular area. This one would cost something. Target troop for its next base attack. No, we don't want that one. That isn't a terrible one, but I would prefer things that don't cost. So I'm thinking the scanner or the cognition mechadendrite. Those are the ones I'm feeling right now. I think the cognition mechadendrite is melee range, whereas this is further away. Hey, Elof Heater! Ridiculous banner. Honestly, I can't decide which I like more. Aavak's chill vibes and voice, or the music. That I take that as an enormous compliment that you're having to make that decision. I could do both eventually, but I can't do both right now. So let's go with the scanner. Let's see how that works. That being said, though, I mean, you know, there is the whole thing of all the mechadendrites forever. Oh, no, sorry, they go down there. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Very well, very well, very well. This has to be a scanner. Right, of course, yeah, these are the only mechadendrite slots. What was I thinking? Alright, well, that's cool. Is there anyone else, then, that we can give... I mean, I could get it on you. Our healer could get an upgrade. Sure, let's give our healer an upgrade, then. Curation Claws have a -1 cooldown and restore 2 more HP. They are even betterer healers. And ultimately, then, we can choose between canticles that we can just use all the time. Every 3 turns, we can restore all HP on all tech priests. And that costs 1 cognition. That's it. It is redonkulous. Yeah, this on some of the Curation Claws actually doubles it. Yeah, this is 2 to 4 HP, so that would, between doubling it and adding 50%. But you can end up with multiples of these. So in 1 turn, you can basically pull someone all the way up to full health anyway that way. And we might as well. It does pull down the cooldown time as well, which is actually quite nice. So that's now only got a 2 cooldown. And in fact, I could just do that, double Curation Claws, but I don't think I will. What's up next? We don't know, but we'll find out soon. Okay. Likewise, then, we could go for a scanner here, maybe. That works fine for me. Alternatively, I could not go for the scanner and instead give you a head so that you've got some extra armor there. That's probably the wiser move. I want a game like this with the Adeptus Titanicus. That would actually be ridiculously good. Any good game with the Adeptus Titanicus, actually. Fair. That is a completely fair thing to say. Yeah, okay, everyone has now got a little bit of armor, which is nice. Alright. I'm good with that. Oh, sorry. Aavak, I will never unsee the bunny-eared green face on the scanner. Now no one else will unsee it either. Well done, you. Right. Oh, you've got another one? Oh, damn it, why have you got such a good one, though? Why has Vidix got all of the good ones all of a sudden, you scallywag? Hang on, why are we getting a Zenorite pattern Volkite blaster from Vidix? That seems at odds. But the Curatio Claw, the big one. Also, actually, didn't we get a new type of weapon from that last fight? Oh yeah, it was the Ghost Gamma pistol. 2 cognition. Four to 6 damage for that. And it's guaranteed. This is 1 to 8 and then potentially any number of 1 to 2s afterwards for the same price. But this one will punch straight through armor. Kind of feel it, if I'm honest. And that actually gives us an extra point to use too. I mean, you can either go armor or, sorry, physical or energy, or just go neither and go straight down the middle, you know? There's sense in there. Scanner there. Yeah, I know the weapon, we replaced it in AoE. Like I said, it's 1 to 8 damage, and then any number of potential 1 to 2s afterwards. If you missed what I said, Sweet Orange Bunny. So, I mean, the potential is a lot higher. But in that last mission, I think I used it twice, and I never got high rolls on either the primary or... Actually, I think on one of the rolls we got a high roll on the primary, so it was like an 8. But we never got, like, good rolls on the secondaries. I'm okay with not having an AoE on it. In favor of doing a guaranteed 4 damage. Up to 6. This has the higher threshold, definitely. I'm fine with you having that one, though. Especially because you can pull down the cost by 2 points. I am A-okay with you not having anything that costs cognition. Because potentially you're going to be using a lot of cognition. Yeah, I'm going to say Vidix is offering surprisingly heretical rewards. But I really want that. I really want that. So yes, Ubjao sector is where we're going. Once again, Vidix, I guess we're helping you out. Despite my better judgment. Oh, we haven't got enough Blackstone to bring them along, so I guess we're just bringing servitors this time. Oh, Kenneth, thank you ever so much for the 36 months. You're about your own, mate. Third year best. Second best, yeah. You know, the more proper Xenorite are the more proper Xenorites are kind of hilarious. Like, it's a competition to see how close they can get to heresy without crossing the line and hoping nobody moves the line this week. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I have a great deal of my enjoyment of the cult Mechanicus comes from the fact that they are the tech heads in an absolutely stagnant faction which perceives innovation as heretical. And then you've got some of the tech heads who are actually tech heady and kind of want to innovate, but also don't really want to cross the lines of their religion. And it's this constant war between them. It's kind of a dark comedy, which it's very fitting when you think, you know, the grim dark 41st century millennium. Worrying reports from the tomb of Ubjao Magos, one of the subordinate Kepra's Skitarii teams, was lost while exploring its inner reaches. Kepra has kept me aware of this, Vidix. They will be mourned, but such losses are inevitable. We Magi must be above concern for mere lives. What concerns me is that subsequent to the squad's loss, sightings were reported of a pack of flayed ones wearing the lost squad skin. I see. Disturbing indeed. Then you understand what is so perturbatory about this matter. This pack of flayed ones must be hunted down and destroyed before rumours of the Skitari's fate spread. Saturnine verses 81.4. The loose tongues of our soldiers are as guns in the hands of our enemies. I think he might be, erroneously, trusting you to dispose of that tech. Yes, I will get rid of that tech for you. Out of your fault and into mine. I have plotted the Skitarii unit's last known location, the reports of the flayed one sighting. We must act with haste, lest the Xenos in question move beyond our reach. We may not always see eye to eye, Lector Dogmatis, but in this I agree with you. Those are my men being worn as decorations by these Xenos filth. Destroying them is my duty. Let your emotions lend you strength, Subdomina, but not cloud your reason. How far have rumours of the Flayed One pack spread? I am in control of them so far. Word is spreading, but slowly. Then let us remove their source entirely. I really like the Archmagos. Again, I especially like that character. The idea that he is practical enough to realize that whilst emotions are the source of significant error in human error, they are also a source of many of the positives of humans as well. And they can be a source of strength as much as they can be a source of distraction. And so unlike the other, many of the other Magos, it has chosen to retain the emotions but have complete control over whether to experience them or not. Kind of reminds me of that scene with Data and Picard. Which one was it? First Contact, I think it was, where Data was afraid and Picard said that's not a useful thing right now, so Data just turns off his emotions, and Picard says, "Sometimes I really envy you, Mr. Data." It's like, yeah, kind of. But I quite like how the Magos will often comment on when he chooses or chooses not to experience the emotions that he has. Right, so there's our target, another target over there. We could go up and down to hit everything on the route. Get the most Blackstone, make the most powerful tech priest that we could. Lizard Brain, I command you to be silent. Indeed. Verily. But the Magos seems to perceive emotions as a useful advisor. He can choose to follow the advice or not if he feels that the advice is not useful in the current situation. But he is always aware of our emotions he would be feeling if he chose to feel them. The remains of one of the lost Skitarii are hanging from the walls of this chamber. Only scraps of skin and some internal organs remain. They are identifiable only by regimental tattoos. They cannot be left here like this. Cremate, burn them in place. It is not a dignified end, but it is a swift one. Tia, dispatch them by a servitor to be buried outside the tomb. Repatriate. Box them up for return to the Cestus Metallican. Yes. The sorry remains are placed inside a vacuum casket. Though the task slows down the cohort, the remains will see the proper funeral rites. The fact that dead Skitari's augmentations can be recovered from the remains is a useful bonus. What? But I've already got this. What? Okay. Warning, our presence has been detected. Well, yes, it detects as well. A couple of flayed corpses lie in this chamber, probably the remains of the fallen Skitarii unit. The bodies might provide clues as to where the target Flayed One's pack went. Compassion, curiosity, caution. Search the chamber for traps and ambushes. Examine the corpse for clues. Pray for the souls of the dead. Then burn the bodies. Kepra would like this, but Vidix, I don't know. I think Vidix would want curiosity. Booby trapping our dead, just when I thought I couldn't hate the Necrons anymore. Ah. The cohort turns the bodies over to examine their wounds and search for clues, only to find the Skitari's grenades have been wired to the bodies. The grenades detonate, catching the cohort in the explosion and alerting nearby Necrons. We've now got an SCC fragment for the Xenorite Mechadendrite. 2 to 3 physical damage from 1 acid. I think that's the better version of the one we've already got. So that one's an upgraded one. Maybe the axe that we picked up was an upgraded one. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention to it. Be warned, Magos. Macarian Commentaries 73.5. Seek profane knowledge and find profane fates. I don't know what you're talking about. The only profane knowledge I know of is very helpful and extremely... It's almost cute, really. It was like a pet. And I very much wanted to keep it well fed, as any good pet owner would want for their beloved demon book pet. So, honestly, only the best of gnomes would be fed to said demon book pet. And what better gnomes could you have than your friend's left leg? Or was it the right leg? I don't know. It was a leg of a friend. An inscribed stele is visible beneath the filth and rot encrusting the tomb. It might give off some insight into the inhabitants. Remove the stele from the wall to study back on the Cessus Metallicant. Analyze. Take pick grabs of the inscription and run it through the cogitators on the Cessus Metallicant to translate it. The pick grabs reveal an inscription the Cessus Metallicant's cogitators can translate. Kneel to Ubjao, Lord Protector, to the court of Saragon. Kneel to his rot. Kneel to his transformation. All hail the disease. It seems not only the structure of the tomb of Ubjao has suffered from the infection, Lord Ubjao himself has undergone a transformation too. Extra Necrons in battle. That's fine. Glyph. Blackstone. Yes. Thank goodness. That's like the first bit of good earnings we've had. Otherwise, this was going to be a very, very poor trip for us. No Blackstone. Does the demon book get dessert of trashy romance novels? Yes, it does. It does get trashy romance novel dessert, yes. Wow. Okay, 2 scans, 3 scans, 4 scans, 5. No, just 4. But still, very bloody much appreciate. Do I send all healers together? Do I send one down here? I mean, I could pull them back and forth in a way. Sweet Orange Bunny, you're going that way by yourself. I'm going to try and draw more enemies this way where I can, but... Alright. Let's get you up there. Was that a big knock in the game just then, or did someone just knock my window? Okay, no, that's in the game. Oh, thank goodness. I'm like, what on earth is wrong? Are my neighbors okay? That's kind of weird that they come in and knock at my window at like 2 a.m. I better rush out there. Might be a fire or something. Gondorf calls for aid. Alright. Let's have a look. Are they all flayed ones? They are. Every single one of them flayed ones. That's marvellous. It's actually fantastical. Oh, can I grab... Oh, I can. Okay, well in that case... Okay, I can't grab it from them, but I can grab it from over here. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. I will also grab some from... Well, someone's going to be over there by themselves. That's fine. Don't actually care about your stats, but I do want to do a bit of damage here. Let's go for you. Now, the trick is I want to wipe all of these out before they get to me. Hop. Now, let's wander up. We'll use 1 cognition point to get here. Collect 2. Recently listened to the audiobook of a Necron dynasty falling to a Flayer virus. Really? That sounds actually quite interesting, I'm going to be honest. This one knocks them back, which is actually what we need. Good, good, good. Let's do it. I am going to smack you with the axe first. Didn't take you out. Interesting. let's move up. Grab you. Take you down. Grab you. And then bail. I can make it pretty far. You're up next. You. If I stay over here, they're gonna be able to easily get to me. But at the same time, I kind of want to encourage them to try. Still, we're gonna use up a cognition point just to make sure they can't get all the way. That should be fine. Yeah, they would have been just able to reach me. Now, in a way, what I want is ring around rosies over here. Just to drag them with me, basically, the whole way. Alright. Use one cognition to go grab all of this. No more cognition points to get, sadly. So I'll just grab a few stats here and there. Problem is, if I try to walk past you, you will be able to attack me, which is a pain. Unless I go here and knock you back, but that will prompt you to attack anyway, so I'm not really sure. Let's see if this does. Maybe yeah, it did. Damn it. Annoying. Oh well. It's what happened. Hop. And... hop. And let's move right in. Take you out with an axe. Get the point back. And I'll actually remove you. At this stage, I'm going to draw back. I strongly suspect we're going to get more of them coming my way once we get up here and start scanning. They're just going to pour out. But for the time being, going to let them do it. I can use a bunch to get over there. Let's find out about you first. I think they're probably all just going to be like 7 no armor. Alternatively, I could move you into the middle and just attack from there, I guess, but it seems less useful. The next one to get to move is this one, which will probably be able to travel at least as far. So let's go for you first. Could collect 1 cognition point from you, I guess. Then use that to melee attack. It won't take you down, but do a bit of damage. And then we just hold tight. Yeah, I thought as much. And we'll probably see some popping out of here as well. Right, at this point, kind of what I want is to be able to sneak through here, but they're all in the way, which makes it a bit of a pain. But again, as I was mentioning, we are almost certainly going to have to go through them. Oh wait, you don't... Oh, gloriousness. You don't... Ah, Sweet Orange Bunny doesn't have attacks of opportunity? Yes! Take you out on the way. And sure, I'll take you out as well. Yeah, if I recall correctly, an entire pack of flayed ones will try to move towards whoever last damaged them and will ignore other closer yes, yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we've been banking on this whole time. We've been using it to great effect. Also, it doesn't seem that triggering attacks of opportunity from us causes them to care. Which is very nice. So we just get a free hit as they run past. But otherwise it doesn't do anything.